So, again, very, very exciting. I want to go back to calls to Clyde Lewis here, who's on fire today. Let's talk to Pastor Sam in Oklahoma. I want to talk about Kavanaugh, Trojan horse, the good shepherd, and devil worship. You're on the air with the Ground Zero host, Clyde Lewis.
Clyde Lewis, I love the title of your book. I'm going to have to look at that. I myself am unabashed and admitted anti-transubstantiationalist. It's probably the only point upon which Alex and I disagree, and I'm glad he's open to a little lively debate on that from time to time. I do believe that Kavanaugh is a Trojan horse because he's a transubstantiationalist, because he came out of a university.
All right, well, I'm not as sophisticated as you, and I mean that. Define your definition of a whatever.
A transubstantiationalist. You know, this is the Catholic right, and it's really easy to just point the finger across the aisle. But the problem is that Catholicism... But
there's this thing online that I'm Catholic. I don't think it's Catholics, but, sir, I'm not Catholic.
I know you're not Catholic, but...
But how could I be something if I don't even know what the name is? I mean, I'm learning about it now, but just...
Everybody's a little bit Catholic, and this is the abominable rite of the Catholic communion, where the cookie is blessed, the priest commands Jesus to come down out of heaven and inhabit that host or that cookie, that death.
Oh, you're talking about it becoming the real body and the blood and the flesh. Okay, right. I know about that. Right. In fact, I remember now. Let's get Clyde Lewis's take on this, because we're getting it. I think...
The whole reason why I call my book Transhuman Substantiation is the sacrament of transhumanism. It's the idea of taking that wafer, or taking that leap into getting the chip, or taking that leap into becoming more of a machine.
Oh, I get it. Oh, that's really smart. Yeah. You jump into the machine, you upload your consciousness, you're really dying, but just like the wafer or whatever, in a twisted way, you believe you're becoming this new creature when you're really dying.
Like, I mean, when you eat the wafer, you drink the wine, you're becoming, according to Catholicism, you're drinking the blood and eating the body of Christ, and it turns into literally the body and blood of Christ. If you take
But Christ really said, just do this to remember me. He wasn't saying it's literal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what Catholics talk about, is the literal transubstantiation. But just the idea of the transubstantiation of accepting, let's just say, a cookie, okay, on a computer, what you're doing is you're actually, I mean, every little bit moves you closer to becoming a transhumanist, closer to becoming more.
You're right. We're all being walked into being cyborgs.
Pretty much. I mean, that's what Elon Musk said when he was smoking that blunt on Joe Rogan. He said, every day, we find ourselves becoming more like the Borg. And it's exactly what we are. We're becoming more like the Borg. We're losing our humanity. We're rejecting Jesus Christ. We're rejecting God. And we want to be more like machines, and we treat people like machines, as is obviously seen as the social cohesion falls apart with things like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We can't express
Clearly,
ourselves.
It's taking us over. Oh, great points, Pastor Sam. Appreciate that call. Let's talk to Stefan. You're on the air from Pennsylvania. Welcome.